Hello, every jelly. It's Broski the Moon Jelly, and welcome to stream, everybody. I hope everybody's had a great day so far. Um, I had actually a nice time today, doing some art for my sister. She had texted me earlier this morning, and um, I had changed my profile picture for Discord. Because sometimes I play some games with a streamer friend of mine, and sometimes he'll put my profile picture, up on stream. Anyway, so I changed it so that way it would actually be me. And it's like a little chibi PNG version. It's literally one of our emotes actually. It's the little sippy cup emote, the sipping my slushy. And she saw it and she texted me earlier today and she was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute." So I showed her like the actual like full version of it. And she was like, "OMG, can you make one for me? I want to match with you." And I was like, "Sure." I guess. So I was like, "I'll have it done in like an hour." And then she was like, "OMG, yay." So she gave me a specific picture of the outfit, the shirt that she wanted to be wearing, and the necklace that she wanted. So I made it for her, and then she changed it immediately after Discord started working because our Lord and Savior Discord broke today for like what was it? Maybe like 45 minutes, an hour. Broke for a while. Yeah, honestly, it could have been longer. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, that was interesting. Other than that, I actually got to editing a few clips, recording a few clips, trying some new things on TikTok and Instagram, trying to figure out how exactly the algorithm works. So we're doing a little we're running a few experiments for the rest of the week with posting and stuff. We'll see how the algorithm treats that versus welcome back from ads. So we'll see how the algorithm treats that when at the end of the week. And then depending on how things seem, that'll determine kind of like my posting schedule from here on out. Because I'm still getting a handle on how social media works and how the algorithm treats posts from VTubers and stuff. So I'd never really cared about it before. I didn't really post too much like on like I don't even post on my personal accounts like super often. Um and if I do, it's mostly like story stuff, just like keeping people like updated on my lives. But generally I don't actually post stuff very often. So trying to figure out how the algorithm works and how the algorithm treats certain clips is interesting to say the least. So that's like on the agenda for the rest of the week. And then today we're definitely doing PGR, by the way. Today we are definitely doing Punishing Gray Raven. Um Tomorrow is definitely Clash. We're doing League Clash tomorrow for sure. Still unsure on the times, so I still have the time set at 6 o'clock. But it could very well be earlier. So just a fair warning that we might be starting stream a little early tomorrow. But don't worry, I'm sure you won't miss too much. Um, and then depending on what time we finish and how long the games are, we still might be able to squeeze out that dating sim tomorrow. If not, I can just move it to next week. No harm done, no foul. So honestly, just depends on how good or bad the games are tomorrow, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Because League has that kind of effect on people. Oh, today I made these for lunch. My grandma had brought me these like mini frozen like tacos. Um, uh, they were more like mini empanadas, I guess. But yeah, mini tacos, I guess. Mini frozen tacos. And I threw those in the toaster. And then I had some guacamole that I had got earlier. Oh my god, it was so good, especially like just dipped up in that guacamole. It was so delicious. So that was a nice little lunch for me. Other than that, though, my day today was like super chill. I feel like most days didn't ask. Oh, thanks for scaling. Didn't ask you either. When league? Tomorrow, no? We're doing Clash tomorrow, right? So tomorrow. But I don't know when we're locking in. I guess it depends on when everyone gets on. You didn't get on yesterday? Well, I didn't get on for league yesterday. I asked if anybody was free, and you guys didn't say anything. Omar said he was free after 9:30. Well, yeah, but nobody else said they were free. No one else said they were free. You guys called, and I had already made plans because nobody else said they were free. Snooze, you lose, bro. Snooze, you lose. I was playing Phasmophobia yesterday. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Omar did, but nobody else did. Nobody else said they were free. You kept shoving your actually a finger in my face. That's what you did. No, 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 no. But I, I just wanted to hang with more people. Maybe he isn't enough for me. Okay, maybe I just want more. Is that a crime? Is that a crime to want more out of life? To want more of my friends to be available? How you doing though? Are you having a good day today? Assault is a crime. Yeah, 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 whatever. 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 Get your actually ass out of here, bruh. So yes, League tomorrow, Clash tomorrow. I will be streaming, so I will remind you all to be nice. I can't just mute you guys on stream, but I will remind you. I will remind you to be nice. Thank man. Just mute Discord. Not worth it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I figured it wouldn't be worth it. Not while you guys are playing League. Oh, I can't handle. You're so right. You're so right. I don't think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She couldn't handle it either. Not at all. You're right. I'll just mute Discord on stream tomorrow. Wait. So hold on. One, two, three, four. We have four. Did we ever? I know Alma said maybe she might be free. Yeah, and maybe Osmar. Okay, so we'll have to figure that out then for sure tomorrow when the time is closer to lock in. Take me. I said Saturday is probably good, but not Sunday. Yeah, that's true. I probably can't do Sunday either. Um, just because I'm gonna be spending pretty much the entire day editing clips because I need to get on that. I did some today, but I'm not doing as much as I need to be. Yeah, you neither. Yeah. So Sunday is just not great. Not great at all. But at least I'm finally done being like super criminally busy on weekends at least. Even throughout the week. Like this week, last week, and the week before, I was going out at least twice a week. And with my mom since it's double Mother's Day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. It's true. Yeah, that's right. Usually they're like a day apart or like 2 days if you're lucky, but they're on the exact same day this year. That's true. It's true. Yeah, I'll probably just make. Oh, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna make my mom some pozole because I know she always craves that. Ever since I first learned how to make it, she's like craved it non Oh, excuse me. She scraped it like nonstop. So I'll probably just like make some pozole, clean up the house a little bit. That'll be her Mother's Day from me. Moving on. Maybe c'est toi et moi. God, I want to rewatch Arcane so bad. I used to rewatch before the second season came out. I rewatched that first season at least 5 times. It was crazy. It was unhealthy. I was fiending for the second season of Arcane before it was available to watch. I was fiending for it so bad. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on some Punishing Gray Raven. Let me just scoot myself. Actually, I think over here should be better. Arcane second season wasn't nearly as good as the first. Seems rushed, but still good. Yeah, I agree. The second season, it just had so much. There's like so much jam-packed inside that second season. Like they were doing too much with so little time, in my opinion. I couldn't figure out why this was yelling at me. They cared more about the sex scene now. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe they did care a little bit too much about that sex scene. I don't know. It was hardly warranted. I don't want to read this story yet though. 24 days? No, I gotta wait until Hajisu is here because I don't know if it's good to read that right now. I still have another achievement. Hi Mars, welcome to stream. Today we're playing some Punishing Gray Raven, so you're welcome to hang out, chat, or lurk if you like. Hello, hello. I appreciate the hearts. Thank you. Okay. What do we need to do? This one is all done, so why am I still missing? 3 members reach level 15. Oh, I need to do that. Own 4 level 20 equipment. Clear simulator. Okay. Clearly I need to do this. Sure. Okay, let's do 5. No. 5. Now that I think about it, I actually may need to move over to the other side, but we'll see. We shall see.
This fight better not be a boring one. Keep moving.
Well, that was easy.
This victory is not the end yet.
I mean, I know I opened up Punishing Gray Raven before stream, and I had done a crap ton of leveling up before stream started, so that way you guys wouldn't have to bother watching all that. What is this? I have 1,000. What are these? You know what? I don't know. Material shop. A weapon enhancer? That might come in handy. Catherine, Patton, Frederick, Shakespeare, Tyson, Darwin, Hana, Patty, Da Vinci, Chen Jian, Bathlon, Lewinhope, Lamel, Einstein. Wow, this is very heavily influenced by scientists. Einstein, Guinevere, or maybe just ancient figures. Montalina, Tifa, Koya, Wuan, Lucretia. I'm not seeing what I need to see here, so I'm just gonna... Oh, there's so much I need to claim now. Well, maybe that's why it was yelling at me, because I didn't claim all that stuff. That would make sense. Did I not claim everything? Claimed. Challenge goal. Collect the target number of stars. Why don't I have 36 stars? Thank you for the head pat, Icy Fox. Thank you. Welcome to stream. Today we're playing some Punishing Grey Raven, and I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do. There's a little side mission here, so we're gonna actually do this first before we move on to the next story mission. But hi, welcome to stream. It's nice to see you. Nice to meet you. My name is Broski the Moon Jelly, and I hope you have a fun time here. Oh, this is not a character that I can change. I don't know who this is.
Look into my eyes and fall into the abyss.
Initiating punishing relay communication. Hello? Can anyone hear me? I just don't understand how this thing works. Hello? Speak. So you've been listening. Fine. Can't you be a bit more passionate to your comrades? If you don't have anything important, I'll hang up. I'm very busy. Miss Luna sent me to ask... Well, it's not really about us. I mean, you are crossing the Burling Strait now. Oh, really? Don't you know? We've noticed that your coordinates were moving through the Pacific Ocean over the last week. So what's going on with you? I'm on the back of a narwhal. What? I've already controlled its diving module. Maybe 3 more days. 3 days and then what? It will be tamed and become my pet. I remember. You started from the coastal areas of South America. Did you find it over there? Yes. You really are into weird things like this, aren't you? It probably has a consciousness that is highly identical to humans. I find it very interesting. The fact that it was attacked by the corrupted proves this. And, yes, the view is great there. I'm going to focus on dealing with the corrupted. They are interfering with my control over the narwhal. Meanwhile, help me look for more information about it. I'm not your bellboy, but whatever. Alright, let's see what this girl does.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
Hi, Nerdy Jockey. Thank you for the daily check-in. Thank you for the daily meal. I hope you're doing well. We're playing some Punishing Grey Raven today. It's good to see you. Oh my god, what am I... Dude, this thing has 20 health bars? What is this? Hold on, this is so incredibly loud. Is that one done? Is that one down? Nuh-uh. Hi, Nova. Hey, Jelly, doing well. I just drew a kitsune who loves manga and anime. Oh, that's so cute. I bet it looks so good. Attack narwhal's horns. Wait. I missed what it said. What did it say? What did it say? Okay, hold on. Before I do that, let me actually just... Oh my god, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I just wanted to move myself over a tiny bit. That's all. Alright. No-uh. What are you doing, Nova? Oh, I have to hit this. Okay. Eliminate the corrupted that appeared on the narwhal. I'm not seeing that she has an... Oh, there it is. But I should wait to use it. Dodge the attack of the... Oh, I have to dodge?
The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Okay. Not a bad ult. Break the narwhal's horn to tame the narwhal. This horn has similar functions to a construct's inner device, so it must be communicating with some construct. This is interesting. Wow,
How is that?
Okay, I'm confused what this has to do with our last story, but I guess we're gonna find out. So, any findings? That narwhal appears to be a creation born in the times when bionic restoration was the craze. A few of them were released into the wild to be domesticated by nature, so to speak. But after some digging through the records, some functions of its body module and its underlying consciousness seem to be connected to the mind research. But there's no evidence that this narwhal has a consciousness similar to humans. Oh my gosh, Nerdy Jockey, you did this? My favorite manga. Is that Naruto? It looks like Naruto. Naruto, and then I see Dragon Ball in there. I see One Piece. Oh, what is that? Date Alive. Does that say femboy manga? Does that say femboy manga, Nerdy Jockey? Bunny Girl. Oshinoko. I can't read that one. Miko Dyson? Something like that. What does that one say? Sold. I can't read that one. Demon Slayer, Berserk. Yeah, One Piece, Naruto. Oh, it's so cool. Miko fan design. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's so good. Such a good drawing, Nerdy Jockey. But there was no evidence that this narwhal has a consciousness similar to humans. Well, there must be more to the story. Good. Although, it's not necessary, I have to remind you. You've entered the Arctic Route Union and will soon arrive at a medium-sized port called New Murmansk. The remaining human forces there still have a lot of fight in them. That's fine. I'll eliminate anything that stands in the way. As you wish. I'm just here to provide you with intel. What you've provided this time sure is interesting. What have you deduced? Its purpose, potentially. And humans can't detect it, but as ascendants... Oh, these are the ascendants! These are the ascendants! We can. Take another look beneath the ocean. Beneath the ocean? What's this number? Even a conservative estimation would be over 100,000. Correct. That's amazing. I remember that according to our observation, the direction of the ocean's current has fluctuated significantly recently. I wasn't expecting it to gather so many corrupted in the depths of the ocean. According to the calculations, this wave of corrupted will make landfall in New Murmansk. As this narwhal... It has sensed this, and it is trying to warn the humans. I see. It appears that my intuition was correct. Sweet. Prepared to depart L7, returning to orbit. Moving through low Earth corrupted ring. All systems normal. Confirm the mission one last time. Roger, Commander. 17 hours ago, we got new eyewitness accounts on the Ascendants. They were last seen in the western base of the Gangdis Mountains, a place called the Jijing Monastery. Jijing? Something like that. During this time, there was a massive outbreak of the punishing virus throughout the area. Reports claim that it is highly concentrated. Why would Ascendants appear in a place like that? Don't look into it too much for now. We're going to cross the Karman line and enter the atmosphere. Make sure the Commandant doesn't have a bitten tongue after this. Of course. Warning. Multiple heat sources approaching. Warning. Multiple heat sources approaching. What's going on? Don't panic. Let me check the radar first. It could just be a false alarm. Wait. What is it? The radar shows that a barrage of long-range projectiles is locked onto us. They appear to be interstellar cruise missiles. I've also got a reading on the punishing virus reaction. The punishing virus? Low Earth missile attacks? It must be the space station. No, the space station isn't capable of attacking us while we're in low Earth orbit. We're flying through a minefield. The remains of warships infected by the punishing virus are activating as we pass. Normally, this should only lock on to transport-class airships. Damn it. I chose to go the long way to stay out of danger, but I got us stuck in low Earth orbit for too long. The cruise missiles are getting closer. Can we shake them off our tail? It's too late. With our entry speed into the atmosphere, we can't outrun the missiles. Even in the most optimistic scenario, the missiles will hit us in 30 seconds. I got this. Activating manual flight control. ETA, 20 seconds. Done. Commandant, I need to maintain operational procedures. Take the wheel. Leave it to me. Oh, that means I'm flying something, aren't I? God, I'm so bad at flying stuff. A missile explodes near the airdrop jet, throwing you into disarray. Ugh. Are you okay, Commandant? I'm good. Relax, everyone. Activating optical positioning. Okay, I guess I don't have to do anything. Optical positioning activated. Readjusting engines for ignition. Engines readjusted, activating maximum thrust. Autonomous rotation stabilized. Ugh, the centrifugal force is too strong. Releasing tow line. 2 tow lines with counterweights ejected. Command it now! Severing connection. Have we regained control? We have. I'm guessing our commandant graduated at the top of the class. More missiles approaching, fast! Our airdrop jet should be a bit more agile, comparatively speaking. Let's change direction to widen the gap first. Make it so. Wait, what? They're approaching from the other side too? ETA, 15 seconds. Brace for impact. Wait, Commandant, something is approaching from the surface. It's coming in hot. Take evasive action. Boom. Suddenly, all of the missiles explode behind your jet. What was that? It looked like a lance. But why? Watch out! Shockwave incoming! Commandant! Entering the atmosphere blackout zone. Engaging silent mode. This must be when we crash down onto some train or something. Commandant! Commandant, wake up! You open your eyes to a world of freezing cold. The white vapor from your breath clouds the dark gray sky before you. Thank goodness you're finally awake. Looking around, you see an endless sea of trees. Phew, what a relief. Where are we? Northeastern Siberia. Correct. How could you tell? Based on the date, the position of the sun, and our records. Also, the unique signature found in this area. Ionizing radiation from all the nuclear waste buried in the ground. It seems that Watanabe has been rubbing off on you ever since you met him, hasn't he? Don't compare us. Anyway, now that Babylonia has crossed the path with space station reinforcements have to go a long way to get to you. They'll arrive in approximately 14 hours. But now that you've entered the Aru, see if you can seek shelter with the survivors. The Aru. I heard they've isolated themselves ever since the post-pandemic age. Most of them even oppose the evacuation efforts. Only a small group of them has ended up in Babylonia. It's just as you've said. The Aru has been avoiding contact with Babylonia, but at least they aren't hostile. That's good. I suggest making your way north out of the coniferous forest to a base called New Murmansk. Oh, so we're gonna meet up here. There, you can meet up with the support force. Understood. Commandant, are you fit to move? Don't worry about me. I'm okay. The commandant's uniform was specially tailored for Arctic climates at high altitudes. Thankfully, it'll be of some use here. That may be the case, but it will do good against oh my English. It'll do little good against the radiation. Let's get the commandant out of this environment. One more thing. Don't forget to take an anti-radiation pill. Right, I have some with me. Commandant, say ah. Ah. Look at all the footprints. Most of them aren't ours. Maybe they belong to the locals, or corrupted. We're moving slower than expected. After all, we've been trudging through the snow. If we were to run into the corrupted like this... Slither, slither. Speak of the devil. Don't get careless. There may not be many of them, but the terrain puts us at a disadvantage. There's more. This doesn't look good, Commandant. Get out of the way! An agile figure leaps out of the snow. Hiya! Following that, a lance swings by and slices the corrupted in two. So she must have been the one who, quite literally, shot the missiles at the sky. Who's there? More unfamiliar figures leap out of the forest and join the battle. Nausicaa, over there. You got it. By the time you can react, the nearby corrupted have all fallen to the ground with a loud thud. Only after the others slowly approach and surround you, all you do... wow. Only after the others slowly approach and surround you all do you finally get a good look at your rescuers. Each one of them is slender and tall, having to look down at the bewildered outsiders even when standing a few feet away. Their mechanic frames are fully armed. You notice each of them wearing an assortment of sharp and angular-looking equipment. The hallmark of a construct in for devices. Not just that. They are centaurs. They're centaurs. They're centaurs. Each member has the upper body of a human accompanied by 4 horse-like legs. I didn't think we'd get centaurs in this game. I didn't think we'd get any fantasy kind of elements in this game. They seem accustomed to surprised looks from others. The leading centaur takes a stern step forward. We are the forest guards. We defend this territory from unwanted visitors. Well, we're actually... Step back. The centaur brandishes its lance, stopping Liv in her tracks. Liv. Lucia pulls Liv behind her. Thank you for your assistance just now. We are the Grey Raven Task Force. We just crash-landed here, and now we need to travel north to New Murmansk. Hi, Star! Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Star. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Oh, please tell me I have sound. Oh, please tell me nothing's broken. Is everything fine? Oh my god. Oh my god, the stream titles didn't change, JK. Oh my gosh. You know what? You know what? Actually, you're not entirely wrong. Okay? Okay, you want to know why? I started stream, and when you start stream from OBS and you have the Streamlabs plugin, Streamlabs, pops in when you start streaming, and it's like, here, put in the title of your stream, and then put in all your fancy little tags, and put in the game that you're playing. So I put it in, and I started stream. Okay, and what I do right after I hit the start stream button is I go and I post on my socials to let everyone know that I'm live. Let's go, Star. A stream streak of 3. Let's go. I appreciate that so much. But yeah. So I as soon as I hit the start stream button, I like post on my socials. And there's this like a Discord server that I'm a part of, where there's like a bunch of us VTubers, and we're all trying to like make connections and stuff. So sometimes we post in there when we're going live. So I post in there too. And then lo and behold, I go and look at my stream manager for Twitch, and it's like, you have drops activated, and I'm like, no, I know Punishing Grey Raven. Punishing Grey Raven is a little too niche to have drops. So this is wrong. So I looked at the description, and once again, it did not change. The description was wrong, and I had to change it again. So you're not entirely wrong, but I was able to change that all just before I actually... Oh, Mr. Kitty, not now. Before I was able to actually, like, really start the beginning of stream. So it's funny you say that, because it actually did happen. As I've said, outsiders are prohibited from entering without express permission. Otherwise... so the disturbance I sensed wasn't too far off. No, the disturbance in the forest that you sensed was completely correct. Indeed. Just as the centaur raises her lance, Diana. A powerful voice comes out from within the depths of the forest. Halt. Rosetta? Oh, who is this? Another tall figure slowly trudges through the snow with a lance. Funny enough, I'm watching Maul Shadow Lord on the 9th episode right now. Maul Shadow Lord. Oh, she's a banger OST? Really? I know nothing. I know nothing. So this is the first time I'm seeing her, and she looks very, very cool. To say the least. Also, I've never heard Maul Shadow Lord. You'll have to... Is it like an anime? What is Maul Shadow Lord? The white landscape offsets her inorganic profile, emanating indisputable authority. Oh, it's the new Star Wars animated series. Oh, okay. You know, I said the reference, I said the thing, but I don't actually indulge in a lot of Star Wars media. I hate to say it. There's 10 episodes. Oh, so you're like almost done. You're like literally almost done. I mean, are you enjoying it at least? Yeah. That lance. Correct. I was the one who saved you. How could you possibly throw a lance into the low Earth orbit from several kilometers away? I've busted in every episode. Well, you know, I, if it's good enough for you to bust 9 times in a row, then it must be that good. Must be that good. So, Rosetta, you threw that lance because, well, it was just a spur of the moment. But it's against our tradition. Our tradition dictates that these people should have died by your hand already, Diana. The lightsaber fights are so good, and also because I love Maul. Darth Maul, very cool character design. Oh, but the lightsaber fights are usually what do it for me. Like they've got to be choreographed so good. Fuck tradition. I mean, what? Yeah, Star. Fuck tradition. Well, yeah. Some traditions are nice. Some are not. Some are not great. You were already uncertain about it. Do you still intend to fight them to the death? Besides, among all the forest guards, aren't you the one who was always the most excited to make contact with outsiders? They also put my 2 favorite Inquisitors in the series. Oh, that's super cool. So you're like super into Star Wars then. Rosetta. All of a sudden, the crisp sound of laughter surrounds you all. Search up 11th Brother and Merrick. Okay, let me look it up real fast. 11th Brother. Star Wars. Images. Okay. I see where we're going with this. And Merrick. Okay, they're both masked persons. Okay, I see exactly where you're going with this. I love myself a masked humanoid in general. I love me a good mask, you know? What's going on? Grey Raven. Merrick with a cape is very menacing. Maybe. To me, the 11th Brother looks more menacing, but I think that's just the shape of the mask that he wears. Diana, take them back to the camp. Good grief. Fine. God, who's that girl that says good grief in Charlie Brown? Or is it actually Charlie Brown that says good grief? Good grief. 11th Brother is so fucking terrifying. Yeah, he looks that way. He definitely looks that way. Like, I wouldn't put it past him to be kind of ruthless. By the time you arrive at the camp, the sky has long turned to night. Charlie Brown says good grief. Yeah. It is Charlie Brown that says good grief, yeah. Our base is deeper south of the forest. But since you said you're going to New Murmansk up north, I've brought you here to our temporary camp. Let's spend the night here. I hope you won't mind the simple accommodations. Speaking of which, please give me a few minutes. With that, Diana goes into the tent and begins preparing something. Honestly, everything still feels surreal to me. Me too. Really? I think it's been an interesting experience. It's even worse that they have both double-bladed lightsabers. I feel like that's a pretty rare thing to see even in Star Wars. So that is kind of crazy that they both have double-bladed lightsabers. It's just that I've only heard stories about constructs like them. Stories? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they're outfitted with a rare offshoot of construct tech. They're humanoid hybrid constructs. Humanoid hybrids? Constructs are created with human consciousness. If the bodies are not entirely human, then their consciousness would be... correct. In other words, they sacrifice stability within their mind for enhanced combat performance. Babylonia outlawed such practices because there's no guarantee that the personality of the subject will remain intact. Yeah, after Maul, everyone was like, yeah, let's make this a normal weapon. Okay, okay. Maybe I just... because I've really only seen the movies. I haven't consumed any other media aside from the movies. Although I did try watching The Mandalorian. Wasn't really able to keep, like, to stay on top of it and just never return to it. And then there was that other kind of newer one. I don't remember. But I didn't keep up with that one either. Kind of just dropped it. And there was more double-bladed lightsabers after the Clone Wars. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess I just don't remember them. I really only remember Darth Maul having one. Grey Ravens, the bonfire is lit. What's this? This is pine needle tea, unique to this area, and those are berry cakes made by us, the Forest Guard. Thanks, wow, they look delicious. Good thing we had the commandant take the medicine first. Speaking of, where's your leader? Yeah, the show is slow. I get why you weren't into it. I stayed for the baby. Hee. You know what? That's fair, Mars. I think if people can find a reason to stay and keep watching, that's totally great. But I don't know. I couldn't even get to the point where he, like, met Baby Yoda. I don't even think I finished the first episode. Like, I don't know. Like I said, science fiction usually needs to have a tight grasp around my throat in order for me to really enjoy it, and Punishing Grey Raven does. What kind of boba is this? It's not boba, it's a slushie. It's raspberry and blueberry slushie. I'm not the biggest fan of boba, but I love me a good slushie from the movies. So that's what I made. Rosetta went out on patrol. Corrupted have been growing in numbers throughout the forest lately. That's quite out of the ordinary for this area. After all, this is a high-latitude area, which normally means lower punishing virus concentration and, therefore, fewer corrupted. Is this the only place you're responsible for guarding? You mentioned earlier that you were forbidden to enter the port. Why is that? Ooh, even better. I'm glad you think so. Good to know. Yes, yes. It's nothing. It's just tradition. Tradition? Whoa, look! Liv's excitement interrupted the awkward silence. It's gorgeous. Oh, Aurora Borealis. It's waving like a ribbon. You all look up at the sky, soaking in the rare and magnificent view. Even Lee, who normally would throw in a comment at times like this, is just quietly sipping his tea. No matter how cruel the battles are on Earth, the mountains, the rivers, and the sky above us, They never seem to be affected. Oh, also, funny enough, the first episode of Mall Shadow Lord is on YouTube for free. Oh, they did that with, They did that with the first episode of the Amazon Prime series, The Mighty Nine from Critical Role. They premiered the first episode on YouTube for free, completely for free. I don't know if it's still on there, but before it was released on Amazon Prime, it was on YouTube completely for free. So that's really cool that they did that. I think it helps you kind of incentivize reaching a larger audience. Earth is so beautiful. And that's precisely why we are fighting to save it. Oh my gosh, let's go, Star! What the? Oh my gosh, let's go! You're putting in all your doubloons, all your monies for those Jackbox games. I think I have... Ooh, I'll have to check which Jackbox games that I have in particular. I think I have like 5 and 6. But that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I want my burgers. We'll get you your burgers. Don't worry, Star. We'll get you some nice burgers. Is it cool if they're In-N-Out burgers? Because I'm kind of craving that right now. Diana quietly watches the gray ravens from the other side of the fire. She seems to see some things in them that she has never seen before. That's so smart, since I'm more likely to want to buy Amazon Prime if I really liked the first episode on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Sure, I don't mind. I'm not picky about my burgers. I don't think I've ever had a bad burger. Like, you can have, like, subpar burgers compared to other ones, sure. But I've never had, like, a bad burger. I've had bad pizza before, though, which is a shame to say, but I think it was mainly because of the crust. It was like some sort of like cornmeal crust. I didn't like it. Hi, baby. You want to go? Hold on, guys. Let me take my dog out of my room. She wants to leave. So my tracking might go a little haywire here. You can have some mid burgers, but there's never been a terrible burger. See, exactly. There's never been a terrible burger. Oh, okay. As in 5 minutes, y'all. She seems to see some things in them that she's never seen before. But peace is a luxury that they can no longer afford. What was that? You all immediately put down your teacups. Diana grips her lance vigilantly. I have picked up a human signal, coming from the north. And corrupted, following in close pursuit. Help me! That voice is... Evan? Diana raises her front hooves, then immediately charges into the forest. Commandant. We'll go with her. Roger. Roger, roger. The sky starts to lighten. Deep into the forest, Rosetta stands alone on a clearing near the cliff, staring intently at the slate blue sea. Is that so, Derek? But I've already made up my mind. New Murmansk is destined to go through this catastrophe. I hope you can understand my decision. Why, Derek? Haven't you always understood? Why would you go this far? Rosetta grudgingly bites her lip. Chief! Hearing the voice behind her, Rosetta collects herself and returns to her usual stoic look. Miss Rosetta! Evan? A little boy named Evan stumbles through the snow towards Rosetta. Last night, he came through the forest all by himself looking for us again. Had we not picked up his signal, and if the Grey Ravens didn't help, he'd have been eaten alive by the corrupted. Evan said he has something he needs to tell you in person. Looks like he just misses you, Chief. It's not like that. Miss Rosetta, What is it? It's about Derek. He's returning to the port. If that's the only reason you're here, you shouldn't have risked your life to tell me in person. I already knew. But I think it's different this time. Everyone in the port has been gathering weapons. There's been a lot more corrupted lately. The grown-ups are getting nervous. The navigator at the port found Derek yesterday. People got angry when they heard it was coming back. I'm afraid that... I see. Rosetta turns to face you all. Then we've got no time to waste. Hop on. Evan looks a little hesitant, but then bashfully climbs on Rosetta's back with some effort. Who was that blonde? Little boy named Evan. I'll lead the way to New Murmansk. Grey Raven? Just follow my tracks and go at your own pace. Don't overexert yourself. All forest guards, stay garrisoned here. Don't go anywhere near the port. Oh, I think we're going to fight the Ascendants at the port. I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, I think that's exactly what's happening right now.
Better not be a boring one.
Defense terminal has been broken. Can we make them fight? I don't know. I don't think we can make them do anything. Liv, what's wrong with them? Defense terminal stopped running, causing the loss of many defense commands. Without commands, they can't do anything. So the defense mechanism stopped working. Aren't the humans here going to do something about it? Break through the corrupted. That's not a thing. Okay.
Give me all you've got.
Are you done?
Is that the best you can do?
You're done. Commandant, we've done it. All defense machines are back in order. Remember, the defense machines are armed with powerful weapons, but they have poor armor. Oh hey, it's one of Virgil's many daughters? Is that who that is? Those civilians are watching us. Don't be distracted. Stick to the plan and protect the defense machine. Make good use of the firepower, something. Protect the defense machine. Wave 1 of corrupted incoming.
Life and death are but a moment apart. The sun is shattered. So be my blade!
No, of course.
Now you're on the other side of the line.
It jumps out of the sea. Oh, this guy over here?
Life and death are but a moment apart.
Return immediately and reboot. Thought I heard something.
Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
Hey, you there! Halt! A man with an electromagnetic harpoon gun appears from the side of a container. Do you know what we do to trespassers? We are the Grey Ravens from Babylonia. I'm their leader, Lucia. Like I give a... Babylonia, you say? Yes. Fine. The Captain's Council has informed us that representatives from Babylonia can be released on account of trade. That being said, whatever you fish flakes do, keep your grubby little fins out of our business, you hear? Now, follow me. Fish flakes? Alright, wait here on the dock. After your transport craft takes you back to space, don't ever show your faces here again. Huh? Something's going on over there. I'm gonna go check it out. Remember to mind your own business. On the dock not far away is a group of people causing a commotion. It's Rosetta. Rosetta's tall body towers over the crowd, while Evan, who is leaning against her legs, is buried in the crowd. You're here for that narwhal again, aren't you? Whenever that blasted narwhal shows up, he always messes up the port. And you, Forest Guard, you're a criminal who was expelled for breaking the rules. Yet you continue to violate them by coming back here and defending this damn narwhal. With that thing of yours. Rosetta glances at the lance in her hand. That's right. You should have been using that lance to protect our borders. On the contrary, while the entire port is under threat from the corrupted, you come to cause us more troubles with that narwhal. It's a joke to place our hope in the loyalty of you forest guards. Don't you know? Rosetta always comes to soothe Derek and make him leave. And she even clears up all the corrupted. And the forest guards have worked hard to protect the southern forests all these years. Even if you don't like them, they always give it their all. You just didn't see it. You little runt. Always sneaking out. Miss Rosetta, you're going to help us clean up the corrupted this time, won't you? Welcome back from ads, everybody. Welcome back. Stubborn brat. Remember what we've taught you? The most important thing for us is in the Aru is our loyalty to the collective and our homeland. From the day of the outbreak, we've been protecting our homeland ourselves. We do not tolerate betrayal. Traitors are not trustworthy, and so are the robots corrupted by the punishing virus. That sure is an unpleasant thing to hear. Rosetta stands there in silence, showing no sign of wavering. Don't just stand there. Crawl back to your forest. The port citizens point their weapons at Rosetta. Yeah, go back to your forest. Commandant, do you think we should get involved? I must go enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you for joining, Morris. Thank you for the lurk, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I really appreciate being able to stop by. So thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Betrayal. We would never do such a thing, slowly loads revolver. Never. I would never betray us? No, no. Maybe we should watch and wait. I see. Right then, the ocean surface near the port begins to surge. A colossal narwhal breaches the surface and thrashes in the sea. No problem, you too. Thank you, Mars. Bye-bye. Thank you. Massive waves begin to rock the boats berthed in the port. Oh yeah, now we're playing as her. Yep, yep. That's what I thought. It's warning the humans. No, not just that. It's trying to save them. With that massive wave of corrupted,
Look into my eyes and fall into the abyss.
and fall into the abyss. Sound only. Very strong will. Good. Oh, this must be the narwhal. That must be the narwhal talking.
Too slow.
Oh, okay, okay.
The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Oh, I dodged that a little early.
Weak. How is that? Had enough of my power?
Another one. How's that? Red currents flash as they enshroud the narwhal's long horn, illuminating the rare excitement on Alpha's face. Alpha slowly looks up and sees a strange, silent flash in the direction of the port. An extremely fast object approaches, parting the surface of the ocean in its wake. Alpha raises her hand, and she catches the powerful long-distance blast with her bare hand. Okay. Okay, girl. She glances at her smoking right hand. Interesting. The attack draws her attention away, allowing the narwhal to temporarily escape her control, and begins to dive into the sea for a brief respite. Just as the narwhal dives beneath the waves, she leaps and lands on a floating dock in the port. After landing back on the ground, she looks around for the one who unleashed the attack. Quickly, she has her eyes set on the most conspicuous figure in the crowd. A humanoid hybrid. Rosetta's whole body still emits heat from the blast just now, turning the snow beneath her feet to steam. Not bad. Burned my hand. Alpha turns her palm towards Rosetta with an eerie smile on her face. Rosetta draws another folded lance from her shield and extends it, assuming a combat stance. At that moment, it's her. Their gazes meet. This is the first time the two of them met since the encounter at City 015. Damn it. Just as Lucia prepares to draw her blade, Rosetta leaps forward menacingly, casting a massive shadow on Alpha's small figure. Their blades clash in a vibrant display of sparks. Leave now. With their bodies pressed against each other, Rosetta lowers her head and glares at Alpha dismissively as she issues the order. That narwhal has been sending out signals as if trying to communicate with somebody. Looks like that was you. So, are you its master? Rosetta exerts a sudden burst of power into her strikes, pushing Alpha back. Derek is my friend. Friend. Alpha looks at Rosetta, then glances at the port citizens behind her. I see. Oh my gosh. We get to play as Centaur Lady? Oh no, we get to fight Centaur Lady. Okay. Damn. Damn it. Damn it. You are worthy to face my blade. So there's no more need to talk. Show me what you have. Oh, I just wanted to eat that, I guess.
Lose yourself in the abyss. The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Oh my god, could you stop running around?
The flames of the
Please stop running around.
will end it all. Weak. How is that? Had enough of my power?
Oh, knee. Your strength has left quite an impression. Now quit fooling around. Show me what you're truly made of. Well then, as you wish. The surface of the ocean begins to surge again. The narwhal's long horn breaks the surface as he reappears before everyone. Countless corrupted cover the narwhal as he wails in pain. Derek, hurry! Get out of here! Why? You don't think I can beat her? But you haven't seen my true power. You want to save them. And you hope I will too? Alpha, observing as this unfolds before her, sheathes her weapon. Aren't you going to keep fighting? I have a proposition. What is it? What exactly is your proposition? The fight between Alpha and Rosetta leaves the already devastated port into further disarray. Our port! Those damn monsters! How dare they just stand there and run their mouths like nothing happened? I'll make them pay for this. Commandant, that enemy, I want to fight her one more time. if I use the combat-focused frame. Emergency order received. Launching Lucia's exclusive frame, Dawn. Estimated time of arrival? You must have a strong connection with the narwhal, spanning such a long distance. So you must have known all about the approaching wave of corrupted. Yet there is no evacuation. None of your companions are here either, which means not only have you given up on humanity, but you choose to stand by and watch them get dragged into the abyss. Your only concern has always been the narwhal. That's it. Don't get me wrong. We're both eyeing the same thing. I imagine we must share similar pasts. We've both realized the folly of sacrificing ourselves for humanity. Alpha turns to look at the disgruntled crowd around them. You see, even now they don't want to fight for their own fate. A port citizen fires off a harpoon, only for her to catch it in midair. Die, you damn monster! Just as the citizen prepares to fire another harpoon, Alpha drops the one in her hand. A red current emits from her fingertips, and a sudden flash of light and thunderous boom sends him flying back a few meters. Goddamn. He immediately shows symptoms of corruption as the Punish virus spreads throughout his body. Oh no. Commandant, he needs treatment now. Don't touch me, you filthy construct. He's beyond saving. Honestly. Thanks, Lee. At least somebody said it. That dude's beyond saving. Lee. You'll always find the wounded on the battlefield being aggressive, but their lives come first. Always. We need to keep our emotions in check at a time like this. Liv takes out a serum. We can neutralize the corruption if we inject you with the serum right away. Please. You abomination. Where's our medic? He pushes Liv's hand away. Ugh. Our commandant also uses this. It's okay. As the serum enters his body, his agitation gradually subsides. In the blink of an eye, his symptoms begin to lessen. Ugh. All right. Somebody take him to rest. Seeing this, the crowd looks at Alpha and raises their harpoons. Rosetta looks on as the scene unfolds, gripping her lance tightly. She turns to face the crowd. Fools! Unity rules. Humans have survived here in the Arctic Circle only thanks to being surrounded by the protection of a natural barrier. Any outsider knows more about the reality of this cruel world than any of you. You are utterly clueless about what you're up against. Listen up. New Murmansk is above to be flooded. Is above to be flooded? Okay, I don't like that. New Murmansk is about to be flooded by a tidal wave of corrupted. Before it does, leave. Find a new home. This is the last bit of advice I have to offer. Rosetta's petition, however, is met with the raging shots from the people. Are we gonna fight the corrupted? Is that what's happening right now? Why? Why are you all hurting Miss Rosetta? Why? Why are you hurting someone who's trying to protect you? Quiet, you little brat. A sailor grabs Evan by his collar. You still don't get it, do you? The Forest Guard were traitors to the Union. They were given mechanical bodies and exceedingly long lifespans to protect our borders as atonement for their crimes. But her cowardly remarks just now were another act of treason against the Aru. Are you still going to defend her? Evan! Enough. At least return to the forest first. Please. No. Evan frees himself from the man's grip and lands on the ground. Everything I said was true. I saw it with my own eyes. But I won't leave, Miss Rosetta. I want to stay and fight with everyone else. Evan. What a pity. Can you smell the stench of the punishing virus in the wind? The tide of corrupted is almost here. These people are running out of options. But you still have a choice. If the narwhal dies alongside these humans for nothing... Commandant, Rosetta's mind is beginning to destabilize. Corruption level is surging. This is bad. I'll cut straight to the chase. As long as you help me eliminate the interference and tame the narwhal, I promise that he will remain unharmed. Then I will take him and leave this place forever. Your call. Alpha turns and hops onto the narwhal's back. Commandant, we can't let her get away. Who knows when we'll see her again if we allow her to leave? Lucia, your new frame has entered the atmosphere. I've adjusted the landing coordinates within proximity of the narwhal. Got it. But right as Lucia takes a step forward... Stop right there! Liv, Lee, sorry. Can I leave this to you? I want to go in directly. That white-haired ascendant is there. I can't miss the opportunity. Understood. We will try our best to hold her up for you. I'll be back ASAP. You aren't going through. Leave her alone. We'll be your opponent. Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Is that the best you can do?
No, we can't stop her. She's too powerful. Too powerful girl didn't do anything to me. Ugh, it's the banger. The song? Vibes are great right now. Vibes are good. Wait, what are those in the sea? In the sea? A raging tide? Derek!
Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
Damn, music is going hard. Commandant, level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Corrupted. Corrupted have made landfall. Damn it, there are too many of them. Open fire! Taking advantage of the chaos, Lucia makes her way to the drop zone of her new frame. What? That's... She's transforming. Rosetta ejects from her centaur frame as a pair of luminescent wings unfold on her back. Hello? Her power is off the charts, but her corruption level is already at critical. This is the power of a humanoid hybrid construct. Get out of my way! No, we can't let her get near Lucia. Cover her, Liv. Copy. Argh. Mister... Little brat. Evan, get down. Diana's lance glides right above Evan's head, sending the group of corrupted flying in the air and scattering onto the ground. Miss Diana! Forest guards. That was very brave of you, Evan. The forest guards have arrived. Reform the defense line. I'm surprised they came, even when they had strict orders to not show up. There's 24 chapters? Holy crap. This was such a long side story. Not that I'm complaining, but wow. I was expecting to maybe have like 15 chapters at most. Lee. I'm all right. I was just a little careless. Rosetta. Chief, you... I thought I told you not to come. How could we stay behind with everything going on out here? You don't have to explain anything. We understand. We've always been the scapegoats. Everyone's just used to it. However, we are rejected. We've accepted it as our fate, no matter how resentful we may be. You are the only one to never back down. Maybe this is why everyone looks up to you so much, Rosetta. It's been an honor to have you as my mentor. Diana. I just didn't expect this day to come so soon. Why would you want to fight for those humans? Isn't that obvious? Obvious. Forest guards, spread out. Protect New Murmansk. Liv, help the forest guards. But you... I'll be okay. Someone of your capability is better off helping them in battle. Go save the others. I'll take care of Rosetta. Okay. Okay, big boy. Time to put your big boy pants on. Let's see what you're made of, huh? Never mind, it's me.
Fight. Better not be a boring one.
Grey Raven, thanks for your help. Please, hold against the corrupted. Everybody defend the port. Search for more corrupted. Nazgul. Okay, that was Lestrange. The forest guards are suffering casualties. I gotta go this way. Is this not where I need to go? This says no entry. Did I miss something? Did I not kill something? Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for just not spawning.
Is that the best you can do? Life and death are but a moment apart. Keep moving.
Why did they take so long to spawn?
This victory
What was that?
is not the end yet.
If I don't get 3 stars on that because of that, okay. I was about to say. Yeah. As the situation becomes increasingly chaotic, Rosetta's mind is reaching a boiling point. I only saved you to ease my guilt. I didn't think you would end up getting in my way. How foolish of me to be kind. Rosetta's relentless assault on Lee shows no sign of stopping, until he's on the brink of death. Coming to her senses, Rosetta's noticing the carnage that the corrupted has wreaked on the forest guards and the port residents. Nausicaa! Miss Nausicaa! It hurts. Evan has never looked at her that way before. Everything is my No. Her corruption has reached critical level. Rosetta! Can you hear me? Diana! What's happening to me? You've lost something important, but it's not your fault. We all know what you've been through. Diana looks at Nausicaa, who lies on the ground, severely injured, being tended to by Evan, standing before them. Standing before them are port citizens, their harpoons raised, protecting the two of them. Expressions of guilt and shame hang on their face as they avoid making eye contact with Diana. Residents of New Murmansk, the Forest Guard has come in your time of need and died for you, not out of duty, but out of sympathy for all lives. You have avoided contact with us, averted your gaze from us. So take a good look at the Forest Guards today. Let our names be known throughout the Arctic Route Union. We shall be known as the Forest Guard and nothing else. No one argues. Sympathy for lives. I see. But it's too late. It was an honor to be your sister and student. Ugh. Rosetta forces herself to stand up again as another wave of corrupted makes landfall on the beach. She takes a deep breath and swings her lance. The gust from her lance rends the corrupted to pieces and sends them flying into the ocean depths. Her eyes begin to cloud over as remnants of her consciousness cling to a thread. Rosetta takes one last look at everyone, then soars into the air. Derek. Rosetta recalls how she sailed with her grandfather through the dark ocean waves, leaving Aru for the first time, chasing after the narwhal that had laid waste to the port. They pursue the narwhal from the Arctic to the Antarctic until they encountered corrupted for the first time at the Derek Strait. Until finally, they rescue the narwhal, and so too the narwhal rescued them. Grandpa. Rosetta recalls carrying her grandfather through the snowy woods for 2 days, as her grandfather grew thinner by the day from the punishing virus. Her grandfather was dead by the time she arrived at the port. Surrounded by the residents, she was forced to become a tool for their protection. It's so cold. Rosetta falls. And as she does, she finds her final resting place by the side of the narwhal. But just as she is about to close her eyes, suddenly, Rosetta is enveloped in a red lightning before crashing onto the ice field in pain. Those who have witnessed the truth about humanity have earned the right to ascend. Rosetta writhes in pain on the ice. Oh, Lucia's new frame? Stop. Lucia's powerful blow disrupts Alpha from connecting with Rosetta. So Rosetta was going to ascend her, is what I'm understanding.
Look into
there.
my eyes and fall into the abyss.
Our battle isn't over, if you call that a battle. You're not even half as good as her. Do you even understand what you've done? You are my enemy, and I am going to defeat you. This will never change. You never learn. Defeat Lucia. Oh, okay. Really, guys got some new tricks. Okay. Oh my god. There's no way she's allowed to button mash like that as well. Oh my god. I dodged once and I can't dodge again, bro. You're not... You're kidding me, bruh. Oh, I actually can't even attack, bro.
slow. Luna.
Oh my god. Novice protection activated? What do you mean novice protection activated? Alright, you know what?
The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Holy crap. What the fuck? What was that? I made her an ascendant in order to save her. But because of what you did, she will become a mindless puppet controlled by the punishing virus instead. But so what? Both the corrupted and the so-called ascendants are the enemy of humans. Is that so? Whatever. Just stay there and watch. This is the difference between us. Why am I drawn to her?
How is that?
Ay, ay, ay.
Had enough of my power?
Yeah, definitely not getting 3 stars for that. Oh my god. I'll have to run that back later. Stop right there. Alpha loses interest in Lucia when it's clear that she is no longer in any shape to fight. This is your last chance. I didn't think this would be so difficult. Alpha's fingertips are once again charged with her power as an ascendant, and she aims at the narwhal's horn. No. Alpha is about to dismiss it as Lucia's last gasp plea. But as she turns around, she sees Rosetta, who is now completely corrupted and under the control of the punishing virus, standing up once again. As she raises her lance at the wounded Lucia, her frame scorching hot. Damn it! Lucia will not escape her blow in her current condition. Alpha gazes into the narwhal's eyes with a hint of regret, then withdraws her ascendant power. Rosetta unleashes her lance with devastating power. In the same instant, Alpha disappears from where she was standing. What? Lucia turns to find Rosetta's lance ripping through the space where she was as it continues flying into the distance. Meanwhile, Alpha is holding onto her tightly as they fly over the snow before falling into the freezing ocean together. In the depths of the quiet ocean, Lucia and Alpha gaze into each other's eyes. As soon as Lucia tries to struggle free, Alpha restrains her, and then she leans in and whispers into Lucia's ear. I guess we'll never know. Once again, Lucia sees that eerie smile on Alpha's face. She releases Lucia and swims towards the surface. Back on the surface, Alpha shakes off the ice in her hair. Rosetta, completely overwhelmed by corruption, continues searching the ice for any signs of Lucia. Behind her, the narwhal slowly sinks into the ocean, no longer resisting. Rosetta does not pay it a single heed. Alpha sighs softly. Still gotta clean up the mess, I guess. Otherwise... At this moment, Alpha finally unleashes her full power. Like a shark that smells blood, Rosetta immediately turns her attention towards Alpha. Okay. Even as a puppet, you still know who's the strong one. Let's end it then.
Too slow. Lose yourself in the abyss. Lose yourself in the abyss.
Oh my god. While I finished the Mall Shadow Lord, the finale was a major bust in the pants. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you creamed your pants real good.
Will end it all.
Must have been pretty good. Alright, get back over here.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
Okay, I thought I dodged that, but I guess I didn't.
Too slow. Weak. The flames of the abyss will end it all. How is that? Had
The
enough
fight
of my
choreography
power?
was so good. Oh, that's the best. That's literally the best when the fight choreography is so good. That's always the best. And it makes it even more climactic too. Rosetta's massive frame arcs into the air and falls into a warehouse in the port. You still moving? Oh man, this is rough. What a rough scene. Hold on, let me scooch myself on over here so you can actually see the artwork for this scene. Holy crap. Cause this is crazy. This is rough. The dust gradually settles. Rosetta stands up again, her wings radiating a blinding burst of light. One last strike, one way or the other. Well then, let's put an end to this. Alpha readies her battle stance in a rare display of form. The tension between them has reached the climax. But just as both parties are about to unleash their strikes... Oh? Miss Rosetta! Evan charges in between them. Oh no. Move. I have no intention to take unnecessary lives. No! Evan has not noticed that the fully corrupted Rosetta behind him has no intention to stop. No! No! The small child, get out of the way! Literally, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Rosetta charges towards Alpha, as formidable as a comet. You can't hurt Miss Rosetta! In a flash, Rosetta is defeated, losing her mobility and consciousness. Only Evan and Alpha remain in the building. They stare at each other for a moment. Then Alpha puts away her weapon. As if a switch has been flicked, the boy throws himself onto Rosetta's body, screaming her name. Evan, you dumb fuck, you nearly died. He literally did. Bro literally could have gotten his head sliced clean off. And as Alpha is about to leave, if it wasn't for you, I haven't damaged her core. I want to leave myself a worthy opponent. If she's strong enough to survive, that is. Alpha suddenly pauses as she passes by Evan. One more thing. During her last strike, she heard you. After confirming Alpha's departure, Evan continues to call out to Rosetta. Not until this moment has everyone come. However, in the ocean depths, unbeknownst to the others, a cone of light appears. Faintly, it flickers deep within the depths. Everyone, I've detected an extremely powerful signal from an inver device. Deep within the ocean. Miss Rosetta. Rosetta's mind is stabilizing? No. It's her consciousness recovering. How is that possible? It's even harder than removing the punishing virus. Enduring the pain, Lee sits off to the side. Whatever the reason, her mind is within a stable threshold. With the power of friendship, literally. Literally, it was actually the power of friendship. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. Hurry, filter out the punishing virus in Rosetta. But we're in too remote of an area to have something for that. Unless... Everyone looks at the sea simultaneously. Lucia finally manages to climb her way back onto shore. Lucia! Good to see you're alive. Liv, Lee, Commandant. What is everyone looking at? Lucia notices that the crowd's gaze does not fall on her, but on the sea behind her. At the other end of the sea. It's the Aru fleet. And transport crafts from Babylonia. Damn. By the time Lucia regains consciousness, several humanoid hybrid constructs from the Aru appear before Lucia, clearing out the remaining corrupted. In the distance, others on the ice begin work on fishing out the narwhal. Commandant. And Bianca. You're okay. Several Babylonia transport crafts are parked nearby. A few constructs are assessing Lee's injuries. Is it finally over? This may not have been an official mission, but with everything we've gone through, it feels like a dream. Rosetta's body has been placed inside a construct bay, with several forest guards preparing to take her back. Hey, don't forget, when she wakes up, bring her back for her trial. But the rest of you guys are no longer criminals. I'm sorry. I'll be honest. At first, we did refit criminals into forest guards, and we treated them harshly. But as the corrupted became more dangerous, we were worried that the forest guards' resentment towards us would cause them to turn against us. Whenever Rosetta came to see the narwhal at the port, her mere existence would remind the port citizens of what we did to her. Not to mention, her imposing sternness made her unapproachable. but seeing everything that you've done for us, will no longer harbor any prejudice against you. So that's what it was all about? No matter what, the Aru is our home too. Let's learn to coexist from this day forward. Aye. If it had been you from the beginning, perhaps we could have accepted the forest guards long ago. What are you going on about? Come here. Okay. Hey, Evan. Are you gonna live with the forest guards? I'll come back to the port eventually, but I want to wait for Miss Rosetta to wake up and come back here with her. Little brat. Commandant, we should get going. Wait, pardon the interruption. Forest guards, even though the Aru has always been neutral to Babylonia, we still hope to ally with powerful friends such as yourselves to join humanity's efforts to fight against the corrupted and the punishing virus. The forest guards exchange looks, but they wait for Diana's response. We will consider it, but not right now. Very well. Following that, the forest guards disappear into the snowy forest, leaving only their tracks. Lucia looks up at the sky and remembers what Alpha whispered into her ear. I will wait until that day comes. What does it mean? It means she gonna wait until you strong enough, girl. That means you are not worth the salt you spit. Alpha stands on an iceberg, gazing at the ice floating on the Arctic Ocean. Initiating punishing relay communication. Hello? Do you copy? What's your status? Over. Hello? Over. Hey, you can hear me, can't you? Over. Alpha doesn't know why, but she angrily hangs up on Roland. She continues to stare at the ocean in silence, as if a magical creature lurked within. Damn. And I don't get my reward because I didn't get all the stars. Oh. Oh well. I'll do that another day. Why is this one... Why is this one not... Why does this one say I don't have any all-stars either? Well, what am I missing? Oh, clear in 150 seconds? I can do that real fast. I can do this real fast. We'll just skip this. Skip.
This fight better not be a boring one.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, there we go. That should do it.
Keep moving. This victory is
Maybe
not
I was
the end
AFK,
yet.
because there's no way I wouldn't have cleared that in 150 seconds.
This fight better not be a boring one.
Blah, blah, blah. Alright, here you go, Liv.
Keep moving.
Okay, there. That should be my 150
It's not the end
seconds.
yet.
There we go. Yes. Give me my final reward now. There we go. Oh, this one's 100%. Why is it still... Why is it still glowing? I got everything, didn't I? Okay, this is... Oh, I have a new chapter in here. Where? What is this? Wait, what are these? Fallen Star. That was the hidden story, right? No, that's a different one? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. That's okay. We'll move on. We'll move on. Related character. Hold on. Let's check out the character stories here. Here we go. Lucia Crimson Abyss. So should I read this first then? Or... maybe I'll just start. And then we'll see if we need to read it later. Because I don't want to accidentally, like, spoil the entire story for myself here early. I stare up at the sky as all others do. Even if you have the power to run forever on the ground, it all just gets tiring in the end. Only the sky is safe. Blinding, blazing, deafening, plummeting down from the heavens, unwavering, unstoppable. It lights up the night sky and every one of our expressions. It is our hope, the answer to our prayers, and the bringer of an uncertain future. The spark descends closer and closer, gracing everyone with its presence. Finally, it lands on the designated spot. Sophia. The loud crash shocks everything in its vicinity, but that anxiousness and fear did not reach this area. Oh, hold on, guys. Alright, sorry guys. I was saying goodnight to my mom. Mama Jelly's going to bed. Everything is still and quiet, with a whiff of sweetness. Leader, Changyu and I are ready. Before that, Aston, is the deal with the Forsaken and the others done? All is ready. It's a shame that construct numbers are limited, but it should be enough for basic defenses. Good. Sophia, do you know what we are doing next? Obtain the merchandise and make a deal. It may not be the noble way for a merchant to obtain merchandise by themselves, but there won't be a deal if we don't have merchandise in the first place. The goal of making a deal is to generate a larger profit, and as merchants, we always choose the option with a higher risk. Yes, leader, I'll remember that. Soon. Jamila silently stares forward and lifts her hand, as if reaching out for something unseen. Very, very soon. Your performance at the space station was astounding. Well done, Grey Raven. We weren't the only team there. You guys are the MVP this time. No need to be modest. President, we should move on to today's main topic. Main topic? You're right. There's no time for chit-chat with how urgent the next mission is. There's no rest for the good, huh? You can rest before you arrive. What precise calculations? Well then, Celica, give Grey Raven a simple mission report first. Yes, President. Grey Raven, you were able to remove the punishing heteromer at the space station last time, but sadly, it was not completely destroyed. I'm sure you've all noticed, it collided with Watanabe's Fenrir and plummeted down onto Earth. Speaking of Watanabe, is he alright? We've lost track of him, but we don't have the resources to form a search party. Back to the main topic today. Grey Raven, your mission this time is to return to Earth and destroy the hetero core from last time. I've also deployed other teams on this mission, and this here is the area that Grey Raven is responsible for. Acadilic Commercial Alliance. Wait, this diagram. It's a train? The ACA is a special faction that built their empire on the train. They combined Cosmos Industries' central purification filter technology with a train and transformed it into a mobile Actilec purification system. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Welcome back. Using heavier nuclear fission reactor as its energy source as long as the train keeps moving. The filtration system will block out the punishing virus. That's how they can live on the train. But there are still intact railways for the train to are there still intact railways for the train to operate on? And the resource supplies. They already built a massive railway network on the flat Eurasia lands back in the Golden Age, the Apus. As for the resources, they're merchants. They have their ways. So, to put it simply, they trade with forces all over the world by rail to ensure their survival. That's how the ACA operates, am I mistaken? You're correct. And the main objective of your mission is to find and destroy the heterocore that is currently on the train. According to the Science Council's detailed analysis, I'm afraid the heterocore is not just simply the multiform punishing heteromer you saw at the space station. I've already made a copy of the detailed report. Anyway, the heterocore is a very pesky thing. Even though the ACA still hasn't sent out an official distress signal, we can't just sit here and do nothing. Commandant of the Grey Raven, can I entrust this mission to you? Just leave it to me. Then I'll wait for your good news here. Well then, Grey Raven, please proceed to the designated location by aircraft after maintenance. Chop chop everyone, let the mission begin. And hi Hachisu! Hi! Welcome to stream. You missed quite a bit. We did the entire side mission. And we met Alpha and figured out what happened after the crash landing down onto Earth. With all that jazz. That was some crazy stuff with Derek and Evan and Rebecca and Diana, all that. Yeah, you did. You missed. But that's okay, It was just a side mission. Even though it gave us a lot of information on like what happened after, so I don't see how that's like a side story, but but we're moving on. We've got our new mission to finish destroying the core that we failed to finish the first time down on this train. How's your day been, Hachisu? We on Choo now. Pizza. I want pizza. Are you going to share your pizza? Put the pizza in the bag, Star. Put it in the bag. The obstacles on the launch rail have been eliminated. Ready for takeoff. Commandant, your orders, please. Just got home earlier, had to overtime. Oh, well that sucks that you had to overtime, Hachisu, but I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you find me relaxing enough to watch as soon as you come home. Broski, if I could shove a pizza box through your skin, I would. You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Star. Why haven't they been able to do that yet, huh? Why haven't they? That would be nice. I would just love a pizza box to just be shoved through my screen right now. I'd be chomping down on some pizza while I play some games. That'd be real nice. Don't worry, it isn't pineapple. Oh, thank goodness, Star. What kind of pizza is it? I'm curious. One of the staff I'm supposed to switch with had an emergency. I see. Oh, so you had to work like, I guess like a double shift? Just regular pepperoni. Just regular, just the way I like it. Oh god, you know what I've been craving? I've been really craving some Costco pizza. It's cheap and it's good. It's a little greasy, but who fucking cares, bruh? That shit's $10. Crunchy onions with pepperoni is nice. Honestly, that does sound really nice. With like the oh yeah, just sprinkled on top. Yummy. Our target, the heterocore on Earth. Verifying voice. Fire. But yeah, that must have been just a little bit rough having to work overtime, but I'm glad you're home. Now you get to relax. Make yourself some good food. What is happening? Oh, is that the core? My shoulder hurts a lot. We got 3 code blues back to back. Yeah, that must have been very stressful with literally no time to even breathe, really. No time to relax. Very stressful. High concentration of punishing virus detected. It's a hideous appearance indeed. Can you hear me, Grey Ravens? I've detected that you've successfully landed on the train. A third of my shift is just us trying to revive. Oh man, that's rough. You must, like, not to be morbid, but you must deal with death, like, on the daily. Which is kind of crazy to, like, think about, really. That people in the health field quite literally have to deal with death almost every day. And we are now facing the target. Lee, what do you mean? The heterocore has been highly corrupted and mutated when falling to Earth. The target we've been after is right before us. Permission for engagement, Commandant? The heterozygote's claws seem super dangerous. Perhaps we can entice it to attack us. Then we have a chance to destroy its claws. Come here.
Is that the best you can do?
Okay, it didn't like that.
Is that the best you can do?
Well, that was fast. Big robot eye. Quite literally.
Give me all you got.
This eye is no match for me and my upgrades. Now what? Oh, close in to entice the heterozygote to attack you. It's not working? What do you mean it's not working? I thought it was working. Oh, my first internship when I was still a student, the patient I got assigned to has a DNR, a do not revive request. So I know we won't save him if anything happens, but I didn't expect him to be gone on my shift, so that was a shock. Yeah, wow. What a first patient as a student. Yeah, that's something you'll never forget right there. Interesting. Yeah. Huge commends right there. Big kudos to Hachisu. That was it. Nothing worked, but it was working. I was doing damage. I was doing the tings. Ah, who's this? He's kind of cute. Looks a little on the younger side, but maybe we'll wait before we hold off on making any other comments, just in case. It really is here. Sophia, report to the boss immediately. The commoner carriage is that it was attached to. All dead, probably. Ashlar's work, I reckon. We could have used an empty cart. If only I was faster. It's not putting blame on yourself. Movement. Hold on. There were people on that carriage? Oops. Can't save them all, I guess. Who are you? We're from Babylonia. Babylonia? Just as the boss predicted. Then let us introduce ourselves. My name is Changyu. Sophia. We're both working for the Actilit Commercial Alliance. Above the speeding train, two figures of similar height stand steadily amidst the roaring wind. You can still notice a hint of childlikeness on their faces, but their expressions reveal a deadly gravitas. Yeah, they're a little too young. Thank goodness I halted my words right there. Whether it is the massive robotic arm on her back, drastically contrasting her minuscule frame, or the severed, corrupted limb that the other boy is carrying in his hand, you can tell that these two are more than meet the eyes. Commandant, they're both constructs. Surprised? The construct technology is not a Babylonia exclusive. Nope. I don't think this rail zygote really cares. I almost forgot about this fella. It's looking pissed.
This fight.
And to take
better
off
not be
all
a
the medical
boring one.
accessories stuck to them, put them in a bag, and bring them to the morgue while dragging the bed through the hall. Very bizarre first hospital experience. Yeah. Literally, yeah, that must have been not even just strange. That's like traumatic. Like that's literally what it is. That's like very traumatic to be your like first ever experience. But I'm glad that it didn't like deter you from like continuing to like pursue medicine and continue to, you know, going into work as you are now. You know, doing your best to try and save lives as much as you can. This train is... Focus. The enemies aren't finished yet. Punishing concentration continues to surge. It's corrupting the new train. Liv, bring sufficient serum. We'll go after it. We'll go after it, you see. Excuse me. Oh, should I just keep going? No, I need to defeat these first.
Give
Never
me all
mind.
you got.
I saw the no entry sign.
Is that the best you can do? Got.
At this rate, the train will enter the area ravaged by the sandstorm. We'll be forced to abandon pursuit, but if we don't deal with this right now, the train will be the next victim. Oh my god. Move.
Life and death are but a moment apart.
Let me just make quick work of these guys. Except for this one that somehow ran all the way over there. I have acquired pizza. Shoves pizza box through Broski's screen. OMG, thank you so much, Darn. I was so hungry. Thank you for saving me. I was so thirsty. Hey, are you here to make the deal or not? If it stops here, Lord Jamila's plan will be disrupted. It's time to act, Sophia. Understood. Then push it to the front. Who are these? Yada yada yada. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna...
Life and death are but a moment apart. Give up.
I'm just gonna...
Life and death are but a moment apart.
Thank you. The sandstorm has disrupted our visual system and the number of corrupted is increasing. They'll hinder our pursuit. Commander, I propose that we adjust the operation, passing through inside the train to intercept our target. Glass cupola. Perhaps we can go inside the train through the cupola. Cupola? Cupola? Cupola?
Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
Paprika? Cupola? Paprika? After breaking the glass ceiling, Grey Raven members jump into the carriage, shocking the occupants inside. Ass. What greased you is not the cramped and suffocating compartment you were expecting. Wow, it looks like a whole damn city in here. The spacious and luxurious double-deck carriage has a series of paintings hung along its walls. Even the staircases linking the two stories are all made from high-quality wood. These people are still living a lavish lifestyle, despite being on a train that was made to run away from a disaster. After whipping a pizza box out of nowhere, everyone started cheering. Oh, literally. Literally. Man, I could eat a whole pizza by myself. That's how much of a fat ass I am. I could eat a whole goddamn pizza by myself. Pizza party. It's pizza time. Pizza time. Well, this is unexpected. Feels like the Golden Age is brought back alive. My brother does the same thing. What thing? Same thing. Oh, eat a whole pizza by himself? Yep. Me too. Who are they? Were they fighting above the train? Are they... Can I have some silence, please? A tall man who appears to be the leader quickly mutes the crowd with just one line. And you are? That's when you know someone has the munchies. Bro, I don't need to be high to have munchies, okay? I'm a fat ass. Being high just makes the munchies even worse. Just a pizza? I just cleaned up 3 boxes in one sitting the other day, yet I still can't gain weight as fast as I want. Yeah, well, I gain weight too fast. So fast for my helping. I gotta work out more. Don't get me wrong though. I like being thickums. I like being a big girl. But yeah, one pizza. If I'm really hungry and like haven't eaten all day, I'll eat a whole pizza by myself. Other than that, it's usually like half a pizza. Some people gain faster than others. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I usually eat 5 to 6 meals a day just so I won't lose weight. Yeah, that's crazy. Your your body quite literally just like eats up all that shit and doesn't actually process any of the what are they? Vitamins? Vitamins and nutrients just go straight through you, so you gotta eat like double or sometimes triple the amount to even like gain the same amount of nutrients. Majority of the weight from the bag I bring to work is just food. I wish. Don't worry, broski. We still love you, even if you say thank you, thank you. I appreciate. There's just more of me to love, you know? More of me to hold. I'm Aston. Standing next to me is the leader of Actilec Commercial Alliance, Jamila. The graceful young girl standing next to him gives him a slight nod. No one can see her expression as her face is covered by a white veil. Makes for great cuddling. It do. I have been told that I give great hugs and I give even greater cuddles. I'd like to express our warmest welcome, Babylonia. Welcome to Aslam, the eternal engine. We've made it inside the train, everybody. Ooh, squeeze me. So is this the train of ass? Ass. Lamb, yes. Ass of lamb. He's handsome. He's very handsome. Those gold eyes, they just like, they pierce through my soul. Let's begin our deal then. Despite the situation of the train not looking good, and the floorboards ferociously shaking under his feet, the man named Aston didn't waver an inch. Smash. I mean, what? Oh, yeah. Same. Would. No doubt in my mind, I would smash. Maintaining his pace, he strides forward with confidence, and even saluted Grey Raven. Aren't there more pressing matters right now? To a merchant, there's nothing more important than trading. I would invite him over for pizza. I don't know. He seems kind of like definitely a more privileged, high society kind of man. I'm not sure he would accept the offer for pizza. It'd be great if he did. That means the man has taste. But he seems more like a steak kind of guy, you know? More like a filet mignon kind of guy. It seems that you have not fully grasped the situation yet. Allow me to explain. These people still in Az, even if the world is gone to shit. Oh, literally. According to our intel, there was a huge battle between Babylonia and the space station not so long ago. And in that battle, something important that belonged to the space station crashed onto this train. Snake, you say? I have one. Snake? Snake, I say? Snake? Did I say? Who said? I forgot. But you have a snake. What kind of snake? What kind of snake? I've always wanted a pet California king snake. I always wanted a pet snake. Although snakes do kind of scare me a little bit. But I think they're cool more than me being scared of them. That is correct. Please destroy it together with us. No, we will not. And we will not allow you to do so unless we reach a deal. Broski, it was a if you know what I mean type of joke. Oh. No, I totally got that. I totally got that. Totally. So, anyone. Pizza's great. Pizza's amazing. Pizza's delicious. Man, now I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna eat so good after stream. Holy hell. Merchants are going to be merchants. Indeed they are. They're gonna find some way to get something good out of this. Great, save me. After all, that is our most valuable merchandise. You're using the heterocore as a bargaining chip? Are you people mad? That's the enemy of all humanity. Anyhow, our demand is simple. Let us move into Babylonia. Why? Asking useless questions. Babylonia in outer space is currently the safest place in the universe. Although this train has kept us alive, I still believe going to Babylonia is the only way to achieve true safety. What do you think about this deal, Commandant from Babylonia? I'm not authorized to make this deal. Then who has the authority to do so? And can you get in contact with them? I'd like to reply as soon as possible if not. Aston, may be hot, but I will be willing to body slam you off this train of lamb ass. Honestly though, I think it's kind of a fair proposal. I mean, after all, they are just trying to kind of like look out for themselves and their people's safety. Maybe they have some hidden agendas, but from a first glance, it seems like a valid proposition. Kind of just, you know, trying to vie for your people's safety. Then I guess we'll have to make a deal with the Ascendants then. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. I would worship her. Jamila deserves to be worshipped. Holy hell. Totally wouldn't sacrifice the people just to be a massive dick. Never mind, I will save them. Never mind. Stop that thought right now. Wait, that's not what we agreed on before. We agreed to wait for an answer from Babylonia first. Their leader, a teenage— oh, never mind. She's a teenager. Never mind. Never mind. Chat, scratch everything I just said. Fuck. Literally, fuck. God damn it. Anime designs. Tricking me yet again. Their leader, a teenage girl who stood silently when the aristocrat was talking, suddenly objected. Little girls shouldn't meddle in this matter, and it's obvious the Ascendants are far more superior to those from Babylonia. She was too hot, goddammit. Why did they make her character design so fucking hot? Why did they make it so good? There was no reason. I thought she was just a young girl. I didn't think she was an actual child. God damn it. Ashlar. Princess Jamila is the current leader of the ACA, and as a member of Actilec, you should show some respect. Of course. I don't know what your situation is, but you guys are on the Ascendant side. At least we all have our priorities straight. Exactly. At least we're all on the same page. There's no friend or foe in commerce. While you were dilly-dallying, this train has been approaching the designated meeting point with the Ascendants. Interesting. We are merchants, and we only want to gain the biggest profit from a deal. To us, both Babylonia and the Ascendants are just trading partners. And as you can see, Ashlar suggested the Ascendants as a trading partner, while I, on the other hand, wanted to expand our options. There's another one, don't worry, it's from PGR as well, Madame Monzano. Interesting. You see there's another trap? God fucking damn it. Us. Yes, if Babylonia can provide a satisfying answer swiftly, then we need not head towards such dangerous areas full of punishing virus to deliver the goods. From how I see it, it's a win-win, and all that are wise would choose this. This alarm. Something probably happened to the hetero core. Looks like the commoner carriages in the back have been assaulted by the corrupted. What? Then it's dangerous to stay here. We need to head for the front carriages now. The aristocrats behind Ashlar become agitated. Ashton, how about you give us the hottest woman? We'll take you to whatever this place is you want to go to. You're starting to sound awfully similar to some people that would see that as bad, Star. You might want to rephrase that. Some even ignore the leader of Actilec standing right in front of them and scramble in front of the carriages. Respectfully. There we go. That fixes it all. Respectfully. I guess there's nothing else we can do here. We should retreat for now. Leader, please follow me. All right. No matter how I look at it, that man named Aston feels more like the leader of Actilec to me. Now's not the time for observations. Commandant, we... Go save the people. I'll try my best. Sophia, can I count on you? Your wish is my command. Wait, what about me? The man named Aston sure seems like an ass. I have a feeling he's probably just looking out for Jamila, but... After all, he was the one that said he didn't want to go with the Ascendants. And the Ascendants, as far as everyone knows, are one, powerful, but also pretty dangerous. And it is like more on the dangerous side to go and ask them for help. Because I guess they're situated in a place that's surrounded by the punishing virus. I have a feeling they're brother and sister. They could be. I could see that. Maybe. But I also feel like it could be a situation where he was like, what is it? Like, her designated, not soldier. What's like another word for like guard or like first uh, not keeper, guard. That's not the word I'm looking. Code Geass situation with Lelouch and Nonal. Yeah, personal guard. Yeah. There we go. Personal guard. Yeah, bodyguard. I think bodyguard is what I was looking for. Bodyguard. I think that's the one that I was looking for, but any of those terms, really. That's what I think the situation is kind of like. Leader. I remember warning you not to deploy constructs casually. At least not in front of others. And Changyu, you may not go. The aristocrats will riot if we deployed all our constructs right now.
This fight better not be a boring one.
Those mechanoids are attacking each other? The signal shows that they are machines used for train maintenance. It seems that the uncorrupted mechanoids are defending against the corrupted ones. But which one?
Give me all you got.
Has the hunt begun?
I'm really liking the music in this area. Hold on. Let's turn this up just a little bit.
Give me all you got.
I'll help. You're here too, Sophia. In order to evacuate the people, we have to intercept the heterozygote formed by the core mutation. This way. That is the aristocrat's carriage if we enter without permission. Commoners and aristocrats, aren't we humans at the end of the day? Come this way if you want to live. Okay, I got it. Excuse me, big boy. Alright, that was very fluid for having such stiff limbs. Okay. The cabin contains secrets. Secrets? Secrets, I hear. Ah, yeah, Dustus Peak, PGR music are basically one song split into 3 parts. The theme music, the fight music, and the boss music. Ah, okay. What secrets are there? But I must have missed something, I guess.
Life and death are but a moment apart.
I can't actually go up here, can I? No, I got invisible walled. Nothing? Those 4 are glowing. So are those 4. There's 4 on that side and 5 on this side. No, this doesn't change anything either. Behind here, maybe? Anything? Nothing. Then why does it say this cabin contains secrets?
Keep moving.
I missed something. I just know I did. I just know I missed something. Didn't expect that thing to blow up. That machine is used for paving roads and exploration. Sorry, I forgot to tell you earlier. Every trapped person has been evacuated, Commandant. That's great. Thank you. It's all thanks to your help. Was Sophia helpful? Yes. The mission couldn't have been so smooth without you convincing those people. So, Jamila, that puppet leader, asked you for help. Her Majesty is no puppet. Looks like you're hiding something. The arrogant aristocrats and all the obeying civilians who are sacrificed. If we add in this tray that you keep talking about. Let's cut straight to the point. You're trying to do something with this chaos, aren't you? Maybe Sophia can tell us. The civilians here came from all over the world. Some are workers, some were sold to the train like Chengyu. Aristocrats are born to be aristocrats. Aslam is a private train bought by our leader's grandfather. The aristocrats have been living in the eternal engine ever since it first started. They are the only ones who have access to private cabins. Ah yes, slavery. Glad to see that that's something that never changes throughout all of humanity's existence. Because that needs to still be problematic. Even constructs can't get away with it. Yeah, literally. Nobody can get away from it. Slavery, always rampant. Depressing. They have always hated the civilians and called them cockroaches who keep reproducing. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. That's why they sacrificed the commoner carriage without a blink. Ashlar represents the aristocrats. They have long planned for a trade like this to make themselves part of the Ascendants. So they can break away from this unfree life, where they have to share resources with the civilians. Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. Slavery is everyone's biggest op. That and wealth disparity. Like with these goddamn aristocrats. Ridiculous. If becoming an Ascendant is so simple, Roland would have done it a long time ago. That's why Leader came up with a safer alternative. To trade the merchandise for the right to live in Babylonia. That and taxes. Yep. Taxes will do it. When you say Leader, do you mean Jamila, not Aston? Aston is only pretending to be an aristocrat to help Leader maintain the balance between classes. I never knew the internal relationship of ACA could be so complicated. Can I ask you a question? Please. I want to know how it feels to stay in Babylonia. The space is dark and cold, right? Do you fear it? Of course we do. Even when we are in Babylonia, the so-called safest place in the universe. That's why we want to come back here. Is that so? In other words, Babylonia isn't that nice a place. I didn't expect that to come from you, Lucia. I was only imitating Commandant. This is what Commandant would have said. I probably wouldn't have been able to say that. Safest place in the universe is a black hole. Trust me, I have experience. You are the Star Killer, so I guess you would know. It's also very cozy. Just you know, just a little, you know, sucking up here and there if you get too close. But don't worry, guys. Takes you to someplace nice and cozy, warm, with a land of milk and cookies. No, I don't want to be a spaghetti. Sophia, come back now. What's going on? Helps crack your back after all that stress. Oh, I need someone to break my back. In more ways than one. It's those guys. Damn it. Hey, yo. Did I stutter? I said what I said and I stand by what I said. So, do you want an actual broken back or do you want a chiropractor? A chiropractor? Out of those two options was the better option, I suppose. But a third option wouldn't be too bad. Wait. The corrupted followed the peasants into this carriage. The corrupted followed the peasants into this carriage. Damn it. Don't come over. Alright, I'm calling my reliable black hole. God damn. I'm sorry, but we don't want to die. Who cares? Who let these scums in? I let them in. We are all residents of this train, are we not? Who do you think you are, going around and doing things like this? Come to think of it, you're the one who deployed Sophia, too. She's the leader, but you may have crossed the line with your actions this time. Right? Ashton, my lord, please get rid of them. Don't worry, you'll feel a little weird, but it's only for a few seconds. Until I feel nothing. Anyway. What's done can't be undone. If we let the commoners out now, it'll only allow more corrupted in. What a useless leader. Hey you, show some respect. I've had enough of you. What? Are you peasants defying us? Chang Yu, think before you speak. I'll give you some mechanic cards. Go, take care of those corrupted. Oh my god, what the... Let's kick this guy out. Honestly, yeah. Let's kick this guy out. This man over here, he needs to go. Understood. I'll beat all of them out of the train. Yeah, Ashlar? Fuck this guy. Lord Aston, you are too generous to a construct. Never mind that. Oh. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Bro thinks contracts are slaves. Get this man out of here. Chang Yu, known as Chang Hu, brother, is the the weakest playable character. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I mean, I guess he is only a child, but still. Babylonia still hasn't given us a reply. We can't afford to wait any longer. We can just give the Ascendants the merchandise now, right? There's still some time until the deadline. Aston, what are you worrying about? You're not waiting for that Jamila girl's approval, are you? Oh. Oh, I think you done did make her upset. I think you made her a little angry. He's fun to play, but damn, he just won't deal damage. Man, that's rough. Has it always been like that, or was he just like nerfed to the ground for some reason? You know, I always keep forgetting that Vader is 6'8". Damn. Bro's more than half a foot taller than... He's like more than a foot taller than me. He's more than a foot and a half taller than me, actually. Wait, no. I don't know. He's pretty tall. Explains why everyone shits their pants when they see them. Literally. He's just like that. He's usable in general content, but you never put him on like challenging modes. Okay. That's still pretty sad though. I mean, yeah, I guess there's like better characters that are stronger, but even compared to like some of like the regular characters, he's like the weakest among them. Kind of sad. I'm just worried about safety issues. We can't all be so radical now, can we? If we receive the right of abode in Babylonia, then we can continue to enjoy our current lifestyle without fearing the punishing virus. Doesn't that suit our needs more? Who will win, this random child or Larry? Literally. I'll wait a bit more, but only because you're the one asking, my lord. But not all of the aristocrats are patient like me. I understand. Bro, we need to get an answer pronto. Commandant, the help request was sent by the construct with the ponytail. Something must have happened. Cheng Yu doesn't ask for help unless it's necessary. I have to return. I quite appreciate your efficiency. Let's speed up our pace. Right. Let's fight. I've distanced myself from the heterozygote for a while.
Give me all you got.
Sophia, enemy signals come from there. There's a ladder ahead on the train route. If we'd been allowed to do our work earlier, none of this would have happened.
Life and death are but a moment apart. Give me all you got.
Strange sounds could be heard from the carriage. What is that? Oh, this is the sound. This is the sound. Sophia, check my car's extended warranty. Move now, Commandant. Wait, something's falling down. I don't see anything. Oh. Oh, it's another one of those spiders.
Life and death are but a moment apart. The sundered shadow shall be my blade.
No more obstacles. I have to reach Changyu quickly. Let's go, Commandant. I know the door is locked. Okay, why glowy thing if cannot interact with glowy thing? Why? Lore accurate, actually. Sophia, I said check my car's extended warranty, not not order balls. What is happening right now? What is happening?
Keep moving. This
You know, I guess I'll figure it out.
is not the end yet.
I guess I'll eventually figure it out. So what was that then? There was something in there that I couldn't interact with. I don't understand. Okay, ads are gonna happen in a couple of minutes here. So I'm gonna use the restroom because I really gotta pee. So I'll be right back. Well, we're back. bomba. A bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. He's a cutie patootie is me. Is me. I have come calling. Alright. Oh, I had question. Now that somebody is here that understands. We'll worry about this later. There's no. Hello, hi, there's no. Welcome back. Welcome to stream. We're playing a little bit of Punishing Grey Raven. Welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing? Oh, but yeah, oh, never mind. I can awaken her now. I was wondering what that was. I guess I couldn't do this until I hit level 35. Okay, what does this do? Elementary Awaken. New coding. What did that change? Oh, she just doesn't have... She has tights on now? And this gives her this little armband. I don't see any difference there, though. She has torn tights. Smash. This week has been rough. I slept like 2 hours, even missing some PGR dailies. Oh, don't even get me started on dailies. Dailies in any game is really hard for me to keep up with. This is my current. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, so hold on. She didn't have the pant before, right? Or did she have it before? Yeah, no, because it builds. But this is okay. The coding had very small change unless you bought some coding. No, I just awakened her. My first awakened character. Week has been rough. She's got tights now. Has torn tights. Smash. Yeah, literally smash. Wait, 2 hours the whole week? Or just 2 hours, like, per day? Bro's not getting any sleep. That's not good. There's Nonum. PGR dailies are basically clicking simulator. I think I did one before stream. Hold on. Application list. Sure? Okay. I don't know what that was. Last 2 will give you additional 3 orbs when you start a fight. An ability to choose what orb to start with. Oh, okay. I was always curious what the... Oh, I'm pretty sure I need a couple people I think I need to level up a couple people, now that I think about it. Give me these. Give me this. Give me this. Let's go. Leveling up just by doing quite literally nothing. Oh my god, there's so much. This is available. Yesterday was my day off. I slept almost like a cat around 10 hours. Deserved, honestly. It sounds like you got like no sleep. We love leveling up by just standing. Literally, it's the best. Oh, and now my cat's yelling at me because he wants to go outside. Because of course he wants to go outside. Oh, by the way, check the weapon collection through profile. Wait. Go to my... Here? Let me show you something. Hold on. Hold on. Anything else? No. Okay, hold on. Through profile. Like through the members profile? Codex. 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 You'll have to forgive me, I'm a little stupid. Items, weapons. I guess here's all my weapons. Unless you don't mean my weapons. I think unless you mean weapons in general. The codex profile. I know you're telling me this, Hajisu. But I... Top left is my own profile. Okay. Okay, profile codex. Oh. Well, there you go. Unlocked when commanded reaches level 42. There's your answer. Guess we're not doing that right now. Okay, hold on. This is 100%, but why is it still blue? Oh, hard mode. I see. Hard mode. I see. I understand. Here we go. 3 members reach level 20. That's what I need. Oh, 42. Never mind. Yep. Okay, I should level her up then. Nope.
Want me to tear apart my prey faster?
Good
No
enough for me.
problem. When
Rank
can
her
I
at
be
1.
the boss?
I need to level up one more person. I do technically have him now. Although he's also tank class. Wait, should I swap him out for... Maybe I should. Hold on. Well, I can change my team, I guess, later. Let's see. I should level him up to 20.
I can become stronger. I can feel the power fusing in me.
Yeah.
This new combat mode is pretty fun.
Okay, good enough. Okay, that one's locked at 3. That one's locked at 3. Locked at 4. That one's locked. Okay, so he should be all good. And then I should level these up. This is up to level 5. Sorry guys, I know this isn't exactly what I had planned right now. I wanted to do another mission, but gotta do this just real fast.
Enhance my combat skills. When can I be the boss?
I can feel...
Okay. That should be good now, right? I did something. Man, every time I do something, every time I press a button. I guess I should enjoy that because that's not gonna be that way for long. I'm not gonna be claiming rewards left and right once I get too deep into this. So I should enjoy it while I have the chance. Okay, now I can go back to what I was doing. Okay, now this is fully 100%ed. For level 20 equipment. Okay, we can do that later. We can do that at another time. Battle preparations. We will swap.
Kamui to the rescue!
Okay. We should be good to go now. We'll do this last mission and then I'll probably end it there. Chengyu. What took you so long? They arrived to discover a boy half kneeling on the floor, covered in deep gashes. If you're lacking resources or just want to spend the stamina if you're not doing story, you can go battle resources, simulated battlefield, and then spend in the simulation shop for whatever you need. You can ignore story missions and negligible rewards. Oh, okay. I might have to take advantage of that when I'm not doing story stuff for stream. Because I want to be so real. I don't need people seeing the grinding process. I feel like that's boring to watch and it's just boring for me to play, grinding for materials and stuff. So I may have to take advantage of that. They arrived to discover a boy half kneeling on the floor, covered in deep gashes. His silvery black mechanical frame is exposed, and the air is filled with the smell of vital fluid. It is deeply disturbing. Okay, so he's dangerous. He's in not good shape. Not good shape at all. And despite not relenting in his words, Chengyu seems relieved to find someone here to rescue him. Losing that last bit of strength, he can no longer support himself and falls. I'll record a video of how fast it is. Oh my god, thank you, Hachishu. You are literally the best. You're literally the best. Because even with me trying to figure stuff out, one, I am blind. I do not see what I'm doing half the time. I'm very, very bad at written directions. I am a visual learner. So forgive me if it feels like I am dumb. It is because I am. Chengyu, I didn't ask for your help this way. This position might be a little too... Shut up, or I'll bite your tongue. Initiating Golden Apple system. Golden Apple, I see. Sophia is also... that's Lee. Golden Apple, I see. Sophia is also a support type construct. Wasn't she dual-wielding pistols like you? I always find that designation insulting. The weapons you use don't define what type of construct you are. Commandant, the enemies are gathering again. Cover Chengyu. Hold on, I'll protect you. I can't believe I need to be saved by the Babylonians. Well, sorry, buddy. If you're as weak as everyone's saying you are, then get used to it, I guess. The kid from Agdalek seems to be severely wounded. Bring it on. Alright, let me go. Do I have to defeat these first? I probably should, shouldn't I?
Is that the best you can do?
Truly, anyone can be DPS if they ignore team rules. I suppose that's true, you did say that.
Give me all you got.
Okay, could you stop pushing me back? Oh. How am I supposed to defeat him if bro won't let me get near him? I'm confused.
Life and death are but a moment apart.
We're able to close in on the enemies at this rate. Wait, Lucia Lee. The heterozygote's reaction. Lucia Lee. Commandant, Lucia and Lee have fallen off. They've fallen off the train. If we get off the train now, those people might. The radar doesn't lose Lucia and Lee's signals. How did they fall off the train? At this rate, let's go back to the carriage first and wait for Lucia and Lee, Commandant. What do you mean? What do you mean? How did they fall off the
Keep
train?
moving. This victory
How did they fall
is
off?
not the end yet.
Okay, no. We're doing one more. We're doing one more. Because what do you mean they fell off the train? Wait, this is the girl that I was looking at the other day. Miss King Arthur herself. Oh yeah, public transportation is the shiz. Hoo-ya. Hoo-ah. Hi, hi. Aren't you going to at least give a reply to your former coworker? Bianca mommy. If this goes on, I may accidentally let you and Karenina's little secret slip out. Oh? Can you let me think in peace, Noctis? Saber! Saber! Easy, exactly. That attitude was why I jumped ship to Cerberus. Can't you treat me the way Grey Raven Commandant does? I can't be sensible with someone who keeps disturbing me through comms. I'm bored. We're both working with you, so why are we getting such different treatment? But, speaking of which, do you know that the Grey Raven Commandant is a chief of FOS? But now that Commandant is leading a team of trash. That's your perspective. Can I hang up now? Fine. I'll pass you the message from HQ if you're in such a hurry. Pretentiously. Bianca, your frame is capable of increasing its power output through the overclock unit of your inver device after the modification. Oh, whoa. Gotta figure out how to get a set of those from Corono. Is this trade going to turn into a fight? You'll have to ask the one who sent the message. I'll wait for the train on the platform then. Aren't you using the motorbike I prepared for you? It's really cool. This is Bianca. The signal is quite poor here, so I'm terminating the call for now. So many corrupted are gathered here. I should clear them out first. Okay, okay. The train will pass through here soon enough. But the gate has blocked the passage. Well, something, something, something. We'll have to get rid of it, I guess, or something. My presence has been exposed. It's been a long time since I used this frame. I hope I can still handle it. Okay, okay. They're a little far. Ooh.
God will not forgive you.
Her dodge is pretty. The little snap of her fingers. Okay. Alright, queen. The gate operating system has been damaged a bit. You can find the parts from nearby remains to repair it. Only uncorrupted parts can be used to fix the gate. There are many corrupted nearby. Any mistakes will alert them. Be careful. Find useful parts from the corrupted remains. Oh, okay. That was easy. Oh.
Repent!
Well, I want to see what her ult is.
May God purify your sinful soul!
Oh, she's got an accent. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Do 3 reds to a blue. It's so satisfying. Okay, hold on. Not this one? What about this one? Not this one. Oh, I already... When did I obtain parts? Still works. Everything seems to remain the same. Then, I only have to wait on the second floor. I forgot, she's got an accent. Okay, so let's do 3 first. Okay. 3 reds to a blue. Oh! 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 I see what you mean. I see, I see. That was pretty cool. Take the elevator to the upper floor. This stone tablet over here? No, not... Oh, this one? This one. It's Gronin Station notice. The station will cease operations once the construct of Gesalt's... wow, this is going faster than I thought it was. Those tracks maintenance machines, whether they are personal property or not, are allowed to be taken away. Afterward, will take over the station. This is the Gestalt Order of 9202, number 202, approved by the world government. I can't read that fast, my guy. I can't read that fast. She becomes a movable turret. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really liked the effects of the UI around her and how it turned into quite literally. It was really cool.
Repent! God will not forgive you.
What are the... Oh, it's the no entry
God
lights.
bless.
I was like, what is that? So she really like stuns them, doesn't she? Finally, the upper floor. Should be able to see the train soon. She also has a leap, upgrades usually old characters get, so her kit has basically expanded as well. Oh, okay, okay. In the CN version, the name of the FOS college is written as, which I can't read, with the three characters being read as Fa Ausche FOS, spoken as Faust. In Greek, written as, can be translated into light. Ah, that's actually really cool. We need to move fast. And it fits for her character too. I think it fits.
Well, that was well thought.
The light. Oh, CN in the Chinese version. Chinese. Oh, I see. I see. There is no direct localized meaning, so that's essentially the meaning of FOS. Oh, okay. That's really cool though, you know? Well, let's go. More rewards. Okay, I lied. One more. I'm trying to keep playing as my girl. We meet again, commanded from Babylonia. Thanks to your reckless behavior, this carriage is no longer safe. The carriages near the heterocore were never safe. That's not true. At least those filthy corrupted never invaded our carriage. Mama, where are you? Choo, stop pulling on my dress with your filthy hands. Whose child is this? Take it away. My love, I'm sorry. Why did I escape alone? I've had enough of these pesky scums. Why are we not moving forward? I can't stand being in the same carriage as these filthy mutts for one more second. It's too crowded in here. Reminds me of why I hate crowds. Which is why I suggested going to Babylonia. You suggested... Wait. Lord Aston, what is the meaning of this? Aston, you... Damn you for betraying us aristocrats. I have no intention to betray you. And as Aston said, going to Babylonia can satisfy your aristocratic lifestyle. But even Babylonia can't accept this number of people in this deal. I never said all, just move in the selected few. You should have room for that many, right? You mean only the aristocrats? Looks like you still know the rules. What are you talking about? So we're going to be abandoned either way? Damn it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. The commoners cowering in the corner by the door instantly explode with rage. Well, there's no way she would have let everyone. Also, light in Spanish is Lucia. The character. In Chapter 12, Lucia's specific story, the main song is called Hikari, which means light in Japanese. It's very cool info. I mean, it means that they're really like doing their work, you know? Which is all you can ask for out of a developer, you know? With a, you know, game so, you know, deep involved that they're clearly very passionate about. So they're doing a lot of work, a lot of information searching. A wail of sorrow pierces through the rioting crowd, and the source of the wail, a woman in tattered clothing, walks out of the crowd. And as if possessed by something unseen, she rushes for the door, tears it open and scrambles towards the carriages in the back. It's full of corrupted in the back. Someone stop her. Are you out of your mind? Close the door. Isn't she the one who got separated from her husband? The crowd hurries to close the door. Although I guess I wouldn't necessarily say Lucia is light in Spanish. I would say luz. But luz could, like, Lucia could be a name for to mean light. But I suppose the actual translation of light of Spanish is luz, la luz. But it works. It works. We have to stop her. Jelly? By the way, OMG, I saw the latest of the boys episode and worked bugged. Hi, Nerdy Jockey. Welcome back. Oh, that's right. I actually did hear a couple of my friends talking about the about how they watched the latest episode of the boys. What happened? On it. Over our dead bodies. You don't have a say on what happens on our train. But it's a living and breathing person. Cut the crap. You lot are all talk and no work. Always ordering us around. Get out of here if you ain't helping us to improve our livelihoods. Everyone, please calm down. Homelander won and took the V1 and became immortal. Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all are cooked. Oh, y'all are so cooked. I don't see a way how you guys come back from that. You filthy scums. If you want to die, then go die quietly in a corner. Don't waste our oxygen. Liv tries to get in between the two fighting classes that look like they may go into war at any second. That is when a woman's screaming sounds from the other carriage, followed by silence. I'm sorry, Commandant. If only Lucia or Lee were here. It's not your fault, Liv. Sparks were no longer flying, and the tension eased into silence due to this sudden incident. Everyone, please listen to me. I don't plan to abandon any one of you. It is not my intention for anyone to get hurt. After the aristocrats leave, there will only be commoners left on this train. Do you understand the meaning of this? The peasants will be in control of the train? That's right. This train, and the wealth that the aristocrats can bring with them, will all belong to the commoners, but should be enough for commoners to survive and thrive. But that can only happen under the premise that Babylonia accepts our deal. Her Christmas song, Name, is a very good song, by the way, which releases during the chapter. During that chapter, one of the lines in the lyrics is, I'm the child of light, along with Nicola saying she's the light and hope of humanity in CN. So that's her whole shtick. Wow. Even the songs are like really tailored for like the characters and who they are and their roles. They really are going all out for their characters. And I think that's really cool. Jelly, when will your next stream be? I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow from ideally around the same time, 6 p.m. PST. I may start earlier. I do have Clash tomorrow, so I will be playing League of Legends tomorrow. But my next stream will be tomorrow. But that can only happen under the premise that Babylonia accepts our deal. If you agree, we can form an alliance and immediately destroy that black thing. But if you decline, then this train and that horrible thing on it will be handed over to the Ascendants as per the aristocrats' request. Ooh, so what's your next schedule be? You're still deciding? I'm still deciding on most of it, but I do know a couple of the games that I want to play next week. Um, I was originally going to play it tomorrow, but when I set the schedule on Sunday, I had forgot that Clash was happening this weekend for League. So the dating simulator that I was going to play tomorrow, I will be moving to next week. That one is called Where. So I'll be playing that next week at some point. I'm not sure on any of the days yet. And then next week, we're also going to be playing Dark Deception. We're going to be continuing the chapters. That'll be happening next week. And then on Friday is art stream. So we're going to be doing art on Friday. And then I may throw in Persona. So that may be what we're doing next week. All the character songs are very tailored to the characters and they're sung by the voice actors. Wait, that's amazing. That's so cool. That's the best. That's actually the best. But if you decline, then this train and that horrible thing on it will be handed over to the Ascendants as per the aristocrat's request. Is that your choice? As you can see, the aristocrats have enough power to decide the fate of Actilec. I can only speak my heart at times of importance. This train has been running ever since the outbreak of the virus, and everywhere we pass by has only been a pit stop for us. Be it commoners or aristocrats, we all want to reach that terminal station, the final destination where we can call home. And on this journey in search of peace, many have paid the price with their sanity, including Ashlar, including me. But using something this dangerous to bet? No. It's not possible. Leader, you've been fighting on till now for the happiness of us all. How can you have gone insane? It's because you've been by my side. Leader, no matter what, this deal will decide the fate of all on this train, so I have to reach an outcome that I won't regret. Commandant, what should we do now? We have to wait for Lucia and Lee. I know they'll come back. Then we'll be able to find a way. Please, hurry back, Lucia. Lee. Yeah, where are they?
Perish!
Here we go. This is what I'm here for. I'm glad they used Jamila as a female name, but Ishmael is also a male name. That's really cool. Ishmael is also a male name. Ishmael. Was there a character in here called Ishmael? But there are many corrupted lurking around. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. There's no name. So you'll have to forgive me if I don't remember all the names.
God bless.
Oh, where did you come from?
God will not forgive you.
God will not forgive you.
Repent!
Why is there another one over there? Is this one fine? Is this one... No, this one's not fine. The fact that Ishmael and Caesar from... from Zone Zero... Okay, yeah. I don't play as ZZZ. Have the same male name and hairstyles. I'm done. I'm done. Not close enough. Oh, this is extreme? I'm gonna just ult it then.
Your
I'm ult.
sinful soul. Repent! God will not forgive you.
not the way I wanted to dodge.
God will not forgive you.
Oh, hi.
May God purify your
Ishmael
sinful
is in
soul.
this game, but they have the same
God
hairstyle.
bless.
Okay.
Repent.
Go to the balcony.
Well, that was well fought.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Ishmael. Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen them yet at all. There's one song for Live, which is referencing the interlude we've done called Her Dream. It's in Chinese, but it has English subtitles, and it's very beautiful. You have to see it. The song is so groovy. It is very groovy, very groovy. Yeah, so I don't think I've met Ishmael yet because I did look it up and I don't recognize that character. And honestly, I'm totally fine with like listening to songs that are like in other languages. Like holy moly, it is so perfect for her interlude. I mean, I can't wait to get around to that when the story like comes to it because I'm like pretty far or I'm not far. I guess I'm still pretty like in the beginning, aren't I, of the story? I don't know how much is out, but I'm like not even scratching the surface. We've already done the interlude. The Cinderella one. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, 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 yes. That's right. That's right. That's right. We did that. We did that. But yeah, um, that's what the song is about. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, the interlude story, the Cinderella story. Yes, that was a good one. That was a good story. I didn't touch any of the side character stories today because I didn't know if it would be good to read them before these chapters. I was going to touch on what is their name? I think Alpha. I wanted to touch on Alpha's story, but I didn't know for sure if I should wait to read that yet. Because I don't know exactly the timeline on anything and how timing works with all this stuff. So I decided that while you were not here that I would focus on the main story stuff. I'm only at chapter 21 and I'm still procrastinating. For Alpha after the next chapter. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's a good thing that I didn't start reading it then. Because I was really close. I was like really thinking whether I should read it. Then I was like, no, no, I should wait. I should wait until I like know for sure what I should uh what I should read. Fly a sailor. Oh my god, I love this song. Like he made it so. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be playing Clash tomorrow. Um, the time like is a very tentative 6 o'clock. It really just depends on when me and my friends are ready to lock in. Um, so we may start earlier. We may end up going to this time. I can't imagine us um going after 9 for Clash. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. That's the plan for tomorrow. And then I'll post the schedule like I do on Sundays for the next week for stream and what I'm playing next week. So if you guys want to make sure that you have access to that information, make sure you join my Discord. The link is in my bio or below on my channel. If you want to see any of my other short form content, make sure to check out my Twitch, my TikTok, my Twitter, my Instagram. Go ahead and check those out. And let's find someone to raid. Ooh, do the six pack thing in Clash. Six pack. Six pack? What is that? What is that? Wait, you don't six pack? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What does that mean? He's the one bringing Golden Age back to League. I have no idea. I got no idea. Check some videos from him. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Because to be fair, I've only been playing League for since the pandemic. The pandemic is when I started playing League of Legends. So even though I have been playing for a while, timeline wise, I'm new to everyone else around me that's been playing. Like you will be mind blown. It's a very recent 2025 thing. Okay, okay. I don't really consume a ton of like streamers, I guess. Um and even with like competitive League of Legends, um I don't really consume a ton of that either. I watch like the world championships pretty much, but I've been trying to get better about watching more content because I do enjoy like watching people play League. So I'll definitely check that out. Thanks, Hachisu. Um, let's see. We've got people playing Siege, House Flipper, Pokemon, Punishing Great Raven. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Okay, we're going to raid. Hi, Razazel TV, because they're also playing Punishing Grey Raven. So that's who we're gonna raid today. I know, baby, I know. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for just helping me out. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys had a good time. Feel free to come around next time. I hope you guys feel welcome. And I hope I'm like creating a nice, place for you guys to really be yourselves. Because that's all I want in my community is for people to feel like they can be themselves. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Dejanim. It was my pleasure of being your guys' entertainment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, my jellies.